him up for about 5 or 6 seconds there. Just to... So, Jimenez, yeah, there it was.
28 Januari 2023, pertarungan kelas terbang dunia WBA, sang juara bertahan Artem Dalakian, sang master water dari Ukraina.
Better work from Dalakian in this round. What's this for a right uppercut? Just catches him there as...
One or two untidy moments in there.
This shot here, so I mean, there you go. Well, that confirms it.
Berhadapan dengan penantang tak kenal mundur dari Kosta Rika, Jimenez. Pertarungan beringat dengan tekanan tanpa henti.
Dalakian, but here's Jimenez just working away on the inside, and there's that in there. But it was a good end to the fight. That was the best shot.
Defend yourselves at all times, all right?
Unbeaten men.
Memasuki ronde pertama, pertarungan dimulai perlahan. Dalakian langsung memakai gaya khasnya, gerak kaki lincah, jab untuk mengukur jarak. Jimenez mencoba masuk menekan, namun Dalakian menjaga jarak dengan rapat. Belum banyak pukulan besar, tapi Dalakian lebih bersih dan akurat.
There's never been a male professional world. He's got the power at flyweight, which is not always. He's 35, 5 years older. A decent shot or two.
Yes, that shot there, and just whipped it round the corner, didn't he? And just caught Dalakian. Low lead hand.
Officials all from England. The referee Michael Alexander.
It was a good shot from him. And Dalakian, Jimenez just got to watch what he's doing here, Fletch.
And he's hoping at some stage in 2023 to add some other here in the capital.
Jimenez onto that shot, so he's got to keep that right hand up as he's coming.
Sharp, isn't he, Dalakian? Even when he's got his back to the ropes, he's happy to counter, nice and sharp.
Round, to be quite honest, not a lot in it at all.
Memasuki ronde kedua, Jimenez meningkatkan tekanan, maju dengan guarat rapat. Dalakian mulai memanfaatkan counter push, terutama hook kanan dan jab menyakitkan. Jimenez mendaratkan beberapa body shot, tetapi masih belum efektif.
From the challenger at the start of this second round.
Creep forward. Occasionally those feet are a little bit too slow. That's a bet. Absolutely, and that's why I think Jimenez,
I would suspect, Richie, on a night like this, when you are challenging
with his approach, he's probably got to start just doubling up. But yeah, it's a fairly positive start, pushing Dalakian back onto the pose on that back foot, waiting to
it might be against the champion tonight, just working with that left hand. Dalakian, decent shot, wasn't
that? Was a decent shot, Fletch. You can see Jimenez.
Dalakian just catching him there. He's been a little bit inactive, hasn't he?
He felt that shot most definitely. Still not really recovered, and that's what. And we spoke about it earlier. Jimenez has
travelled an awfully long way before it found the target, but
gets caught with a shot, and everything changed. So a better round for the champ. But he's thrown it from the waist, and it's hard to detect. Just change the whole pattern of the round.
It's been a more aggressive second round from the champion for Artem Dalakian, the champion here.
Memasuki ronde ketiga, Dalakian tampil lebih percaya diri, kombinasi cepat, lalu keluar dari jarak bahaya. Jimenez terus maju, tapi sering memotong angin. Ronde ini memperlihatkan kelas dan timing Dalakian.
Since that left up, then he's been coming forward, and there's a more
reigning flyweight champion at the moment, defending it for the 6th time since we last saw Dalakian, but he's just got 1 or 2 issues to solve here, the challenger.
I think what's helping Dalakian,
starting to see a whole variety of powerful punches coming in now.
His feet are fairly slow, so you can see the attacks coming. Good shot over them, Dalakian, to bring him on to the shots. You can see the attacks, Dalakian. How can Jimenez?
Dalakian certainly the fighter here who's found the rhythm so early, and he's been accurate. And the punches
through 3 shots, and not one hit the target.
But he took himself off his feet.
Been inactive, Fletch. The pace is suiting. He double up the jab and try to close the gap down, but he keeps getting
to the 3rd round, which has been another good round for the champion.
Memasuki ronde keempat, Jimenez mulai menemukan ritme. Ia menutup sudut, memaksa Dalakian bertukar pukulan di dekat tali. Dalakian membalas dengan hook kiri yang bersih. Ronde makin panas, Jimenez makin agresif.
And it's a comfortable pace. Jimenez, he's certainly got to change things, Jimenez. He's got to be quicker.
With isn't Jimenez to find any kind of range.
Onto the ropes to restrict the the champion's movement. Centre of the ring there. Got to push. Not a lot happening here, but Jimenez has got to do. Go and gets tied up again. And there's a real art. It's a great shot indeed. That right hand, and it's been a better round for Jimenez.
Out of the fourth round. Just slightly off balance, having missed with a shot
on the inside, but that was good work there from the challenger.
Probably the cleanest shot. 80 seconds to go in the fourth. Maybe that's the punch that can get.
Ties him up for about 5 or 6 seconds there. Just to broke from him early. He really fancies yards chances.
Memasuki ronde kelima, Dalakian kembali mengendalikan tempo dengan jab-jab panjang. Jimenez tetap menekan, tapi akurasi Dalakian membuatnya sering terkena counter. Kedua petinju mulai menunjukkan tanda-tanda perang strategi.
Knows he's got to get up close, and again he's forcing from that right hand in that last round, quite high on the head on the side. So that shouldn't be. Said a little bit more as he's coming forward though, Fletch. Looks like that
pretty effectively there. Certainly more pace about the work of him. Take a look at that at the end of the round.
So, you know, it looks worse than what it is, and there's no real
damage is on the side of the head. It shouldn't theoretically cause too many problems for him.
No, it should be okay.
Nice work there by Dalakian.
Then he puts Dalakian under more pressure, and Dalakian's having
he's back to the ropes.
Dalakian not quite having it all his own way now. It's better for Jimenez. If he could just find a few better shots on the inside, then who knows?
With a word to the challenger, starting to run. The next two look like clear rounds for the champion. But
so I think you can ignore this pressure, can you, from Jimenez? And the look of the two fighters. So Jimenez, yeah, there it was there. Dalakian, but the heads clashed.
Well, there's the bell. Can warm into it, Dalakian, so the second half of the fight could be twice.
Memasuki ronde ke-6, Jimenez berhasil membuat Dalakian terjepit di ropes beberapa kali. Body shot Jimenez mulai masuk. Dalakian masih lebih bersih, tapi agresivitas Jimenez mulai terasa.
Get that right hand nice and high as you.
He's also managed to tighten his defense up, Jimenez, against that left hook.
There was in that opening round anyway.
I was thinking in the... You mentioned he's 35, Dalakian. That's quite old for a flyweight.
Charlie Magro used to watch him when I was a kid, you know. Fantastic.
Duke McKenzie and those wonderful nights here.
Fantastic, yeah. Good bit more now. Waiting for Jimenez to come forward.
WBA title on the line.
Straight right hand. There it is again, look. Away with it the way he walked forward. Trying to land that right hand.
Talk about the fact the champion's 35, you never
shot also, but up to now this has been a better.
Significantly younger. We've got a similar situation here. The champion 5
of the rounds, previous rounds with his front foot pressure. And what's this for a right uppercut? Just catches him there as well. He just waits for another attack. But that was a super shot, it really was. Better work from Dalakian in
the contest, but the last 2 or 3 rounds he's cut a much more.
Memasuki ronde ke-7, pertarungan menjadi lebih brutal. Jimenez mendorong maju tanpa henti, memaksa klis dan pukulan pendek. Dalakian tetap tenang, melepaskan kombination lalu kabur menggunakan footwork.
Again, suited Dalakian. Again, anticipated. So, get back to what he was doing better into a nice rhythm here. So
a fight that's boxed at range, boxed on it. As Richie says, this has been a better round for them.
He's got to do it more clever than that.
A lot more control about Dalakian's work in this round, and he just
all the time just wants to throw that shot, get close enough. Again, it's probably taking a couple of... let it slip for me here. I think Dalakian's jab needs to double his jab before he throws that right hand.
It's a much better round for the champion.
Memasuki ronde ke-8, Dalakian mulai tampak kelelahan menghadapi tekanan terus-menerus. Jimenez mendaratkan uppercut dan body shot yang bagus. Namun Dalakian mencuri ronde dengan counter kanan bersih di detik akhir.
Who is one of the elite
to start this round quicker, and he's done that on that Friday to land those shots. He's getting plenty of opportunities. The pace, Dalakian has more problems.
I don't know how the judges are seeing it, whether you're going to judge on aggression or whether you're certainly there for either of them to win at this stage.
Could be looking at him and his front foot pressure. And they was Dalakian out of that corner. That was a better shot from him.
The 8th round of the Jimenez corner are shouting to fight this one.
I'll tell you what though, Fletch, I mean, Sonny Edwards,
Dalakian's been talking about a unification fight in 20
weight also. I bet he'd be licking his lips with these two, you know. That's a fight that obviously is against both these boxers.
Jimenez with want to get through David Jimenez first and foremost.
Suit him. It's more scrappy from him, but he cannot ignore it.
Well, he's enjoyed himself in there. He's one of the rare fighters, Rich, that fights for the...
Memasuki ronde ke-9, Jimenez mencoba mengubah arah serangan dengan variasi hook ke badan. Dalakian semakin mengandalkan gerak defensif, memaksa Jimenez mengejar terus. Serangan bersih tetap milik Dalakian.
Good left hand. Confidence is Jimenez. His corner and the champion there. Fletch, they were quality shots. And he slows the feet down, and there's a bit of a pause in the... Not so eager to come forward as much. He felt those sharper punches and more accuracy again.
On the side of Jimenez's head from the clash of heads earlier in the... Second and Dalakian on the front foot, but apart from that, he's determined and persistent challenger in front of him here in Dam.
He's just got risks walking onto that right uppercut too much, and if he allows Dalakian just to...
Jimenez continues to plough forward, continues to...
Memasuki ronde ke-10, Jimenez memaksa perang jarak dekat, menekan tanpa henti. Dalakian membalas dengan kombinasi 1-2 hook yang mengenai wajah Jimenez. Kedua petinju tampil keras, sulit menentukan pemenang ronde ini.
Official card, the judges will be seeing it the way.
Not only suits the challenger, but low. But the referee didn't call it, so it goes on, and he...
Good solid body shot landed there by Dalakian, but he didn't even flinch. The front foot now. Dalakian's turn to ask the questions of the challenger.
He's still feeling the effects from the body shot. That's when you see it there in Jimenez, the way he went back.
Hands held low. One or two untidy moments in there. Certainly Dalakian had the better of the first half of the 10th round, the stronger. I'll take your word for it.
Absolutely.
Desire being shown by both of them. Final few seconds of the 10th round.
Yeah, but somehow he's missed it. I mean, there you go. Well, that confirms it. That was a low shot indeed. That was the second good shot there from even more.
Memasuki ronde ke-11, Jimenez mulai terlihat kelelahan, namun tetap maju bak mesin. Dalakian memanfaatkan ini lebih cepat, lebih akurat, dan lebih bersih. Counter kanan Dalakian terus masuk.
From the champion Dalakian, you know, shots, clean work are better from Dalakian. That may just be the difference from Jimenez. You know, he's persistent. Jimenez coming forward all the time. He's forcing into quality work, the quality punches. It's definitely coming.
The silver, red and gold of the champ, Bob Williams. Halfway through the 11th round.
I think he's not good body shots, but it's just slowed the feet down of his opponent. But again, Dalakian seems to have he's got
The ring a lot in this round, hasn't he? The emphasis in. Jimenez continues to smile.
Jimenez is still fairly inexperienced, so occasionally, you know, he's getting to find the target and not get caught up with your opponent. Just a bit of a lack of experience there. Gets himself tied up on the Jimenez.
Towards the end of the 11th round, it looks as though from Kosta Rika, so he's got the weight of a country on his shoulder. There's the bell on the line.
Best shot of the round is probably towards the end.
Tonight, Jimenez, despite the fact he's 30, so that's what Richie thinks at this stage.
Memasuki ronde ke-12, Jimenez all-in, maju agresif, mencoba membalikkan skor. Dalakian bermain cerdas, job stop, back counter lalu please saat perlu. Jimenez tetap menyerang, tapi tak berhasil mendapatkan pukulan besar.
I'm not sure he could have given any more in there, Richie Jimenez. Maybe the extra classes.
Yeah, the quality work from the champion most definitely, but the big last round here, the challenger.
I don't think it's in his favour. Whether he can land that solid shot that might just tip. Jimenez continues to plough forward.
The whole fight. The fight here. This has been a really strong challenge. Too quick, and then he's tied up.
Just seen that bit more
experience, the way he got him in the corner there. Needed to use his lead and first. He's tied him up on the inside here and there, hasn't he? And been very clever.
Full right at the end from Jimenez, who sticks out the tongue, smiles as he has scorecards. Howard Foster, Steve Gray, and Bob Williams.
Itulah dia pertarungan ketat antara Dalakian vs Jimenez. Tekanan luar biasa dari Jimenez, kecerdasan taktis dari Dalakian, dan akhirnya sabuk tetap berada di tangan sang juara Ukraina. Hasil akhir Dalakian menang on in Mios decision.
They scored the same 115 to 113, and Judge Steele, WBA Flyweight Champion.
Tulis pendapat kalian di kolom komentar tentang pertarungan ini, dan jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan nyalakan loncengnya agar teman-teman tidak ketinggalan ulasan tinju lainnya.